Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Red versus Blue, and you guys say we are checking out a brand new season, a brand new thing in and of its own. We are going to be checking out Red versus Blue Zero, which I'm told is going to be very different from everything that I've seen on the show. I'm excited. I love the finale of the previous season, and I'll get into that a little bit. I know this is going to be probably a big shift moving forward, but you know, I'm keeping my mind open to new things here, and I'm just gonna see where they take it and see what it does for me. But yeah, last season, it really ended up being like one of my favorites. It really topped the list for me. I will briefly get into any lingering thoughts that I have on that. Before I do that, I do just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means that you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And as always, I'm sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still, thank you for joining me today. I am glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you're joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. That helps me and my channel a whole lot, so thank you in advance for that. Yeah, guys, season 17 was so good. I liked season 16 a lot. I like it more in retrospect, having seen what they did, like when they took that idea and ran with it in season 17, you know what I mean? It made me retrospectively like the season before that even more, but season 17 in and of itself, it ranks pretty high for me in terms of the show. I think it was so well done. Great writing, very clever, great twist at the end, great character stuff. I think the character stuff they did in season 17 hit so well. It felt so... It felt very natural and very like, oh, everyone got like a true moment. You know what I mean? It was really, really good. The stuff with Wash was amazing. Getting to see him like kind of go through all the stages of like finding out what had happened to him, dealing with it, dealing with how he felt about Carolina about it, and then finally just coming to terms with kind of choosing it, more or less. I mean, not that it was a real choice, because in order to get everything back to normal, he had to do it. But like making peace with it almost, you know what I mean? Like as much peace as anyone could, I feel like, in that situation. So that was just so well done. Really, really great stuff, guys. I enjoyed it so much. They really stuck the landing too in the actual finale of the season, which I think always helps. It's always like when you have a great build-up and then you stick the landing, that's when it's like, mwah, chef's kiss. So yeah, guys, I am told that is sort of the last, for now, of the Red versus Blue story as I know it. This is more or less kind of, it can be seen as sort of a spin-off of that, but don't expect it to be sort of in the exact same wheelhouse, which, you know, I think it's always tricky when you're switching gears really hard like that. But like I said, I'm keeping an open mind. If it's good, it's good, you know. If it's done well, then whether it's, you know, everyone and everything we've known up to this point, if it's, yes, I'll miss them, but like if it's done well, then it's going to be good, is what I'm trying to get across. It's early on a Monday morning, and that is about the best I can do to elaborate on that for you. But yeah, guys, other than that, I don't know much. I know I'm looking at the thumbnails here, and it looks like it's going to look different as well. I know it's going to be a little bit more action-oriented, a little bit more serious, less comedy, which again, like, if it's a good story, then it's a good story, you know. I thought some of the serious stuff they did on previous seasons of Red versus Blue was absolutely astonishing. And of course, I love the comedy as well, but you know, it's all kind of, I feel like, in how they do it. So I'm excited. I'm giving it an honest, open shot here. You know, it's going to be hard for me to say goodbye to my crew, at least for now. I think for the final season, I think there are plans to kind of go back a little bit to the more original formula. But for now, I'm excited to embark on a new adventure, I guess. So without further ado, what do you say we go ahead? We're going to be doing episodes 1, 2, and 3 today. Let's go ahead and get started on the next season, 0 of Red vs. Blue. Let's do this. Oh, let me turn the, oh, it's up already. Let's try to turn up the sound. Oh, this is, oh, wow. Wow. Okay. This is so different. Wow. Looks different. I mean that. Hey, yay! Oh my God! Wait, if they're in it, then that means. Oh my God! Please tell me that they're in it. Does that mean that they're in it, or that they had something to do with the production? Oh God! Please tell me! Please tell me! Okay, this really does feel entirely different so far.
Hey, what's he doing here?
Who, Xander? Oh, I can't stand him. He's one of those guys that says irregardless, so don't get me started.
No, Major Washington. I thought he was forced to retire because of his, you know...
He's
brain.
in this.
One,
Oh my
rude,
God.
and 2, heard they fixed that a long time ago using cutting-edge robotics and old kitchen appliances.
Yes! Oh, shit.
Really?
What?
Super strength or hearing?
Huh?
No, something more practical, like knowing seconds before a microwave is set to beep.
Oh, okay. I mean, that is useful. Oh my God, guys.
Whoa, take it easy, pal. Orders are to safely transport this
So happy you're here.
whatever it is.
He must be here with that transport. Probably out at security for whatever's in there. So that can't be good.
Why?
I'm just saying. Anyways,
It's cold out
Viper.
here. And really dark.
afraid of the dark? Like, what are you, a child?
Shh, I'm not afraid of the dark.
Oh,
That's
boy.
just silly. I'm
We're really
afraid
getting the-
What can happen in the dark?
We're getting a little bit of the red and blue experience here
What's going on
anyway.
in your butt?
It's that transport. Whatever they brought here for safekeeping might be trouble. Getting bad vibes about it.
Oh,
Yeah, to make
okay.
things more weird, I heard it's possibly alien.
Alien?
Ooh.
That sounds
Ah!
so dangerous. Ugh.
Oh boy. Perfect or really bad timing there. Huh?
What the? Come on your feet!
So is this someone alien too? Or maniacal laughter, never a good sign. Okay. Oh, we interrupted the elevator music. Whoa. What on earth?
Don't even think about it.
Send reinforcements! We need everyone!
I'm wondering if this has something to do with the transporters. I mean, the way this looks though, like what the heck? It looks incredible. Is this still gameplay or is it animation? I'm thinking this is, I don't even know. You guys will have to let me know. It looks like animation though. Oh crap.
Fire!
Oh my, guys, I am so incredibly happy that Wash is here. I'm so incredibly happy.
What the hell? What? I knew I should have called in sick. Hit him again!
Yeah, don't stop now.
Okay, gonna need some backup.
Call Carolina. Where are you, Carolina? Oh. Whoa. Whoa, what a look.
Looking for me?
Get over here!
That voice sounds kind of familiar. It might just be me, though.
I'm waiting.
Okay, let's come on!
I mean, the style, though, you guys. Epic violin music. The style, though. Like, you gotta appreciate a good aesthetic. You know what I'm saying? Yikes. This is all happening very fast. Oh! Don't you...
Who are you?
Seconds to live, and these are your last words? Dodge this.
Oh, watch out though, Carolina. Oh man. Oh, I'm so happy the two of them are here.
What took you so long?
A fan? You want an autograph or something?
Thanks, Carolina. Let's do this.
Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, yes. Oh my god, yes. I didn't think anyone was gonna be in it. I am so happy right now. I'm not, I mean, they're having a kind of a situation here, but I'm just happy overall. Whoa.
Don't get distracted.
Shut up. I know why we're here.
Why are you here?
So, this is what you're after.
Okay.
Why, yes.
After that.
It is freelancer.
What?
Commander.
Okay, so this
Come and
person's
get
the
it.
commander.
Commander.
Ah! Oh!
Is that the best you got? Bring it on, East.
Oh!
This is nuts. Are all of you this crazy?
Zip it, rookie.
Okay, so that's East.
Check it out, one. On the
One.
map, shut them off the...
Hey, that's it.
Don't you dare, Agent One.
Agent One.
Plan, Axel.
Okay, so we got one Axel
Don't
East.
do it. You're doing it.
We're doing the thing. We're doing the thing. Oh, we're about to do something really cool and really dangerous. Whoa!
Now what?
That's pretty sweet.
Hey, looks like we're winning.
I mean,
I'm number one.
that's why this.
Open your mouth. That's it. Take the wheel.
Seems like we're a fun crew.
Yep, you're all crazy.
I ain't trying to kill him.
We're just trying to, you know, just warn them. I'm looking forward to getting to know the new crew.
I almost puked on my first day. That would have been embarrassing.
First day, okay. I'm liking the look of the suits too.
At ease. All you had to do was pick up the rookie. Instead,
Commander West, I'll take responsibility.
lock it up,
Commander
Agent One.
West.
Drop
Okay.
and give me 50.
Okay.
Instead, AWOL, illegal racing, damage to military property. I should have all your asses cleaning the latrines with your personal toothbrushes. For
Doesn't
now,
sound pleasant.
we got bigger problems.
Oh! Oh! You came so close to not puking in your helmet on your first day. Uh-oh. Oh, great. Well, they got whatever it was they were after. Shoot. Is Wash okay?
Next time, freelancer.
Oh! Ah! No!
From the count of 3 to tell me what I want to know.
Did they kidnap him?
3.
Does roughing up your prisoners usually work for you?
Die.
No!
Hey, that looks kind of scary.
Yeah.
You're not gonna stick that in anything, right? Or up anything?
Ah!
2.
He knows. He knows the alien artifacts are keys to the temples that hold the ultimate power.
Right.
Shut it, you big goon. If he's not going to tell us, this will.
What?
Even are you?
Yeah, good question.
1.
Oh! I can't groove while they're torturing Wash. Whoa. Oh, okay. Well, this is quite a way to start off the season. We've got our heroes down. We met some new folks. And we met some villains who are wrecking a lot right now.
Commander, we have the coordinates.
Coordinates for what? So they're after the, okay, so they're after the stuff that we dealt with a couple seasons ago with the keys and the temple. Soundtrack is pretty great so far. Who are they though? Like, who are they? Are they, I'm so, huh? Oh my god, it looks like it turned orange for a minute. Didn't it? It was just whoever this is phasing out. Okay, you guys, that was, well, there's more. Is there anything more to the episode though? Let's check. It looks like it's just gonna be credits. Oh! We got more music. But I don't think there's anything like after it or anything. So maybe it says it's using the engine. Maybe it is gameplay then. That looks so different than all the other Red versus Blue that we've seen. All right, let me load up the next one real quick. It's a lot easier to load them up now. I'm watching it on Rooster Teeth first, by the way. But yeah, a lot easier to load up. No ads anymore. All right, initial thoughts. Wow. We hit the ground running. We have new villains who just came in and like mopped the floor with Wash and Carolina. We don't know what they're really after except for the vague mention of like the keys and the temple and everything. But we don't know like objective. We don't know who they are. We don't know where they're from. We just know that they came in like bosses and cleaned house. We have new, like, recruits, I guess. Probably going to fulfill the role of the wacky up-and-comers, kind of like Reds and Blues, although I don't think were any of them actually red or blue. I don't know, I have to see them again. But yeah, so I'm sure they'll be fun to get to know. I'm sort of getting vibes off of them the way that I did some of the like chorus crew when they brought them in, is like sort of the new generation of Reds and Blues, but not really trying to come in to take the place of them either. Just like some new blood, I guess. I am so thrilled that Wash and Carolina are in this. That not only helps it feel more like Red versus Blue to me, but they are like some of my favorite characters. Of course I will miss having the actual Reds and Blues, but like having Wash and Carolina is just like manna from heaven. I am so thrilled about that. Cause you know how I am about Wash anyway. And the friendship, or what some people ship them, that's cool too. But the bond that they have built up between Wash and Carolina, has been so good, that getting the pair of them, I really hope they're in the whole season now. I hope they're not just like kind of here to like pass the torch and then we're gonna move on. If they are, then that's fine. Like I said, at least it kind of helps it feel like it's in the same continuity and everything. But yeah, guys, we're okay. We are off to the races. We hit the ground running. Next one, let's go. I'm really liking the soundtrack. I mean, it's pretty sweet, you guys. It's pretty sweet. So these are, okay, I guess maybe some of them are blue or red. So we got red, blue, and pink in the villains. And here's our newer people. Okay. It says with Jen Brown and Shannon McCormick, so maybe they're gonna be like in it, but not like main characters. I'll be happy either. I had no idea they were gonna be in it. I'm just happy.
David, Carolina's awake. Restrain her.
Carolina,
Please.
hey, she's awake.
Yeah, we do have some red and blue in here.
Where is he? David. Washington. Agent Washington.
Agent Carolina, we only found you. What happened?
They took
It was
him.
a tactical takedown. They knew exactly what they were doing and how to get close undetected.
Oh, my bad.
Does anyone have a phone charger? I have the cable, but I don't have that end thingy. The butt. Well, what do you guys call it? I call it a butt.
Hey.
I mean, it's not bad.
They were fast and they had special armor. It was unlike anything I've ever seen.
What do you suggest we do?
Let's see what I'm working with.
Let's get to it. Yeah. All right, we're gonna get to
Axel, former glass operative, current AOD golden boy, and weapons expert.
cool.
My wife can get it home along with a couple of Boy Scout merit badges.
Oh.
Just my guess.
Okay.
West, what's a team of lovable misfits without its father figure? He's your tactical lead and your emotional security blanket. He's also East's actual father.
Oh.
On the nose, if you ask me.
West and East.
Speaking
Okay.
of East, if you told me she was an 18-year-old with daddy issues, I'd believe it.
I
She's a rebellious, competitive punk with a nifty little power that gives her super speed and incredibly high marks.
We wouldn't know anything
But not
about
as high as one. Headstrong and impulsive.
being
She could be the next leader
daddy
of Shatter
issues or
Squad
anything.
if she can learn to work on a team.
Oh. So we've
Raymond,
got
tech guy would be an understatement. This kid makes Guy Fieri look like an amateur cook with a wacky wardrobe in place of an actual personality. He's also the newest to the team and desperate to fit in.
Wait, what?
Well, it's one thing to read up on our files. It's another to see us in action.
Yeah, we're good.
more than just
This
a file.
is going to take more than just willpower and a plucky attitude.
We'll head back to Falcon Base, see if we can gather any intel. Hey, rookie, gear up. Where's Raymond?
Oh, my phone's juicing up. It's at
Got it.
25%. If I could just get it to 30, we can head out.
We're good. We're good at 30%. Oh. Yeah. Gonna have to
Like
charge
30%
somewhere
to
else.
me. Gear up.
Oh dear.
You must be tiny. We hear you can repair just about anything. So what do you think? Can you fix it? Whoa.
Tiny.
Great.
Psych, that's it. What I can do is spruce them up and rework the entire thing. These warthogs are ancient.
Yeah, well, if I had my way,
Don't leave
Finally
this
hang up
person
my
in.
dog tags and go back to my first true love.
Ew, gross.
10,000 RPM, 1600 cc, turbocharge.
Tiny off the
Millennium
back.
Falcon 3000. Get in my way and that'll be your grass.
Whoa. That sounds amazing.
Axel,
St. Augustine.
Staring off
almost
into
lost you there, bud. Are
into
we
the distance.
done here?
Yeah, I was sorry. Just thinking about
Lawnmowers. Yeah, we know.
Lawnmowers. Okay.
So keep your phone on you. Bye.
And where do
Bye.
you think you're going?
I'm gonna go train. Alone.
Carolina's right. We need to train. Together. Come on.
Teamwork. Teamwork.
Trying to take down the whole world on your own?
That's the plan.
Then why are you on Shatter Squad?
I want to beat whatever was strong enough to beat you.
That
I
voice
think
sounds
it's
so
because you
familiar.
know you need help. And you know you can't do it on your own.
All right, ladies. Let's shoot stuff.
Okay. Little target practice. Oh! Let's go.
Coming through.
This looks so good. Like, I legit don't know how they did this,
Don't
but...
push the limiter on your suit. You hit the breaking point, you'll find yourself in a lot of trouble.
Oh, the limit. Okay. Probably good to know for later. Okay.
Thanks for the help, you two. The guards were priority 1. The turrets were secondary. Reset to 1.
Okay, so
Nice
once we
work
can all
out
get on
there.
the same
Played new
page.
teams before?
A few times, actually. Hopefully this will be the last.
Where have I heard that before? So, what's up with these two?
Where do I begin?
Sounds like there's going to be a little bit of a backstory history going on here. Should be interesting. All right, here's the villains, who we still know nothing about. Oh.
Prepare yourself.
Oh boy. Ah! Oh wow, that is a lot of, that is, okay. Cut away.
If you don't get out from behind me,
Come on, West. This base is spooky. Ah! What was that?
it's gonna be my foot up your ass if you don't get to work.
Ooh, system's fried. Mainframe is toast. But I'm sure I can recover.
Just make it happen, kid.
We need our tech expert.
What was that, soldier?
Oh.
I've always wanted to say that.
Heh.
The security cam records are scrapped, but the visor cam servers are still online.
Huh.
Okay.
Using the recorded visor cam feeds instead. Smart, kid.
Speaking of records, I accessed everyone's personal files earlier.
And?
With all due respect, sir, why would an officer end up on the same squad as his daughter?
That is a fair question, because it seems like that would not be something that would be...
From the moment she was born,
okay.
life's never been easy for East.
Okay.
She was dying, and I didn't know what to do.
Oh, is that
Alliance
what she has
Defense
power?
said they could save her.
You gave her up?
She was just a kid. I did what any father would do. So they took her.
Oh, that's so sad.
Took her
To Starlight Laboratories. And it worked. But not without a price. A family torn in opposite directions.
That had to be
East
pretty
and west.
East and West. I mean, that is very on the nose. That's so sad. I mean, of course he would want her to just get well, but that's so sad that like they grew up, that she grew up apart from her family.
What was that?
The price. First step is what we call it.
Oh,
No clue how it works, but it's a side effect of Starlight's experiments.
Useful?
they experimented and she has
It's like a give and
powers
take.
now.
Push and pull.
Gotcha. Advantages and disadvantages. That's interesting.
Story.
Who, Agent 1? Always got something to prove.
Okay.
Her family, AOD Elite, KIA. Took her in as one of my own. Now I have 3 daughters. Talented,
But undisciplined.
only one to enlist. Following her mother's footsteps, I suppose.
Who was the... I wonder if it's important who the family was. Besides just that they were also in the military. Wow, we're getting to know everybody. Oh man. I like the like side by side of like our new friends and the new villains.
Beat it up, Beast. Worry about yourself.
So they're they're fighting. Trying to figure out if we've seen these things before that they're fighting. Because everything looks so different now. And upgraded.
Who are we up against here?
I don't know, Axel. Something's not right.
Yeah,
So what
something's
do we
wrong.
know?
That's the thing. We know nothing. A fortified base burned to the ground by just 3 attackers.
Sounds like they knew exactly when and how to hit the base. What
So
were they after?
AOD classified, so I don't know the details. What I do know is David and I were on assignment, security detail to move what we thought was a medium risk asset.
Now the asset
Okay.
and your friend Washington are missing.
And I don't believe in coincidences.
no, I don't blame you. After all you've been
I'm
through.
getting my friend back, Axel.
Yeah.
What about AOD? Can't you just ask for backup?
They'll sweep this under the rug like it never existed.
It's all gonna get all political and red tapey.
You have us now. We're your backup.
Yeah, you're not on your own. You got some new friends.
This is how it's done, Grandma.
Oh, I'm
playing around.
Oh.
Let's see what you two are really made of.
Oh, get in there. Get in there. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
You first.
Let's go, Granny.
Stop calling her Granny. Stop doing that. She's nope.
You just gonna let her beat you down like that?
Well, she's about to beat you down as well. Oh, Carolina, I will never get tired of watching you in action.
Come at me. Both of you.
Give it your best shot. Come on. Oh, it's... Really gonna leave me on a fight cliffhanger? Maybe I should I probably should not be skipping through the end, just in case there's... And the music is really good too, so... I just want to see if there's any after credits. I don't think there's going to be, but I want to make sure. A lot of the... I'll have to pay attention to the credits next time, because a lot of the voices sound very familiar. And I'm wondering if there's any, like, overlap between previous seasons and or other Rooster Teeth shows. So I'll check on that after. All right, let me load up the last one. This is really good so far. Hang on, hold up. Hold on. It's playing, but there's no video. Let me try that again. Okay. All right. Before we move on to the last one for the day, I just want to say that I'm very, very happy that we're taking a moment to get to know everybody. Whenever you're introducing new characters, I think it's always good to, like, have a little something to go off on. You know what I mean? Like, clearly, yes, they're more than just, like, their file, their stats and everything. But, especially for me, like, at least now I'm like, oh, okay, so I know that the pink one is the guy's daughter, and that she has, like, superpowers because she was experimented on, and blah, blah, blah. Especially since this is a shorter season, I do hope that they flesh them out as characters more, but it does help for me to have, like, a little idea of, like, what to look for, because, I get very confused when we have, like, a bunch of new characters at once. So that was nice. So we basically got, like, a little meet and greet, little get to know ya. We got a little bit of the villains in action, too. We got to see our new friends in action a little bit. I love the idea of having, like, legacy characters come in and sort of help ease that adjustment as well of, like, having all new characters. I think that really, really helps. And I love seeing Carolina get to school a whole new generation of fighters, because I love Carolina and I'll never get tired of watching her in action. So yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see where this is all going. Like Carolina was saying, a lot of things just don't add up, and she's got a really bad feeling about this, to quote Star Wars. But yeah, there's definitely something more to it. And I'll just look forward to just seeing it all unfold along the way. One thing I will point out really quick is that right off the bat, I can tell the writing style is different than previous seasons. So I'm wondering who the writing team was for this. It feels a lot more to me like other Rooster Teeth shows, like RvB, like even the comedy style and everything. Of course, RvB's comedy style started out a lot more, like, even more kind of like cutesy before RvB started heading into some more serious stuff, which we won't get into because I'm still traumatized. I love RvB so much. But yeah, where was I going with this? Yeah, it feels a little bit more like that style. In like other Rooster Teeth shows I've seen too. as opposed to the red versus blue style. But in a way, like, it's not, we knew that there was going to be, I knew there was going to be a big change. So, like, it's not a bad thing that, like, we're trying something new, you know what I mean? It's sort of, like, getting used to it. But like I said, having watched Carolina there helps so much because I love that. But yeah, guys, I'm sort of along for the ride right now. I'm sort of just, like, getting established into the new world building and new characters and everything. So, last one for the day, you guys. Let's see let's see who's gonna win here. Like, it's gonna be Carolina. It's definitely gonna be Carolina. But let's see it for ourselves. Let's go. I know my initial thought was like they changed a little like tune that they play over the Rooster Teeth logo, but it's not. It's a theme song for this. Like I was saying before, I have to pay attention to, I didn't, off top of my head, I didn't recognize a lot in the opening credits, but I'll have to pay attention to the ending credits. I also don't know, like, everyone's names. Like, there could be a character from RvB or from, like, Genlock or something, and, you know, I'm not going to necessarily know all of the actors' names, unfortunately, because I have a bad memory, so. Duo. I'm on the right episode, right? I didn't, like, skip. Hang on. Yeah, okay. Episode 4 is the next one. Oh!
The power for which you sought will summon the harbinger of destruction and wrath.
I am no mere mortal, Guardian.
Huh?
Underestimate me and you'll learn I'm something more.
No, you're
a ghost.
Who are these people really, though? Oh! Oh! Thought that one in the eye at first. Oh! The music is really good so far for this. I like how they're cutting back and forth between, like, the fight with the villains and the fight with... Yeah. Yep. Huh? Oh my god, the music. Who does the music? Is this like a full-blown soundtrack for this? I wonder? I don't think this is gonna be easy for them either. Oh! Come on, Carolina. Like, she's not gonna let a bunch of newbies show her up. Come on. Oh!
East, one. Take it.
She wanted to see what they were made of. Come on, Carolina. Don't see, you need to work together. That's gonna be a big theme, I can tell. That they're like, they're all good on their own, but they're not gonna be able to make it work. Yeah, there it is. And we're kind of going back and forth between two, I don't know if it's two different songs or if it's... Oh, see, they're working together really well. We gotta get our crew on the same page. Wow, this music is just off the charts. So good. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh, dang it. Oh, crap. All right, well, they got what they came for. I mean, you can't question their style, though.
You got talent, kid, but you need refining.
You win this time, Grandma. Just don't get used to it.
Oh?
Hey, with your gift, you're a force to be reckoned with.
Don't touch me. Just like Newfield. Get over yourself, East.
No! That was you paying me back for saving your ass at Zephyr Station. You know, if it wasn't for you, I would have beaten her.
If it wasn't for your power, you wouldn't even be here.
Whoa.
You don't know me or what I've been through. Stay away from me, Girl Scout, or next time.
Next time what?
Enough!
See, we're gonna have to learn to overcome our differences and get along. Ow. Ooh, that looks... the sound effect on that is nasty.
Must be Major Washington.
Hey, what in the spooky base?
Let's check it out.
Let's check it out. Is what you say when you want to die in a scary movie. Nope.
That is
I'm
true.
Good. Don't feel like dying today.
And you're right there.
And I booked an escape room this weekend.
Oh.
I'm so mad I didn't call and cancel.
I think that's gonna be the least of your worries. Wash.
Whoa. Who could do this to a freelancer?
Rookie, out of the way.
Ah.
Freeze.
Who's
He
this?
said you'd be here. Hands up, big man.
Who? One of the villains?
West, he's breathing.
Who are you and what
Yay.
did you do to Agent Washington? The real question is, what are you going to do about it?
Oh,
Right,
fight,
get
apparently.
Out of here now.
Got it.
Okay. Oh, I'm so glad we got him back. I was afraid maybe they'd like keep him kidnapped the whole season, you know, or like most of the season. Oh, that's... I'm so curious about what this is all about. Good, like, instrumental soundtrack, too. Look at the, like, the camera going... It's not a camera, I know, but you know what I mean. The angle.
I'm doing my best here.
I mean, get out of my way.
They literally move. Oh, if this person catches... Yeah, no, that's not good. That's not good.
Rookie.
So we fight monsters now? I knew this base was spooky.
Let's get Major Washington out of here.
The next artifact
So they
is
got him?
currently at
Okay.
Starlight Labs.
They took the bait.
Excellent. Proceed. How's the Echo?
It should be fine for a couple of days.
Huh?
He is not my...
The strong stay focused. They accomplish their goals.
Wait,
The weak
what?
get distracted. They get emotional.
I have not forgotten what they did to me, and I will get my revenge.
This person say father. Is that what?
We will see.
Oh, there's a story there. There's a story there. Hang on. I want to hear that again real quick.
For your power,
The strong stay focused.
Okay. So I think, did that person
Nice
get
work,
away?
rookie.
So
I
we
think,
fight
but they
monsters now?
got him basically.
Knew this
I want to hear that
base
dialogue again because that gave me a
Let's get
crazy
Major Washington out
idea.
of here.
The next artifact is currently at Starlight Labs.
They took the bait.
Excellent. Proceed. How's the Echo?
It should be fine for a couple of days.
And your father?
he is not my...
The strong stay focused. They accomplish
Okay.
their goals. The weak.
Real quick. I have a really out there theory with literally almost no information on any of these characters, so it probably makes no sense. So bear with me. This person is wearing pink. And they mentioned an echo. And they mentioned a father is what it sounded like they were about to say. East, right? has been experimented on and is like phasing in and out, and her father is in this. Basically, she has a father. What if when they experimented on East, she like split off and this is like her echo or something? Echo probably refers to something totally different. I'm sorry. It probably has like nothing to... I just came up with like a really... And clearly this person has like a personal vendetta. It's talking about like what they took from me and blah, blah, blah. Am I way off? I'm probably way off. But I don't know. Maybe it will make somebody out there laugh. So I said it. There we go.
Distracted. They get emotional.
I have not forgotten what they did to me.
What they did to me.
I will get my revenge.
And they experimented. You know what I mean?
We'll see.
I'm just saying. It doesn't add up, but it sort of adds up.
Wasn't for your power, you wouldn't.
And then we cut away. Whoa!
I'm sorry.
What? I almost killed you.
I mean, I'm sorry for earlier. I just want to take these guys down, and I was just trying to help.
Thanks.
That was a close one.
Sure was.
She's just trying to help. We all are.
Really? We all are? How exactly are you helping me? If I remember correctly, I was much more of a burden to you than anything else.
That's not fair.
No, you don't get to interrupt me. I'm not like the others. You don't get to tell me what to do. You're not my boss, and you're not my dad. 3, 2, 1. Okay! You can totally look. Totally. Introducing the Black Knight Artillery Command Vehicle. Oh my god, I love it.
I'm getting Dr. Gray vibes a little bit.
Everything. Couture leather with heated seats, vanity mirrors with ring lights for influencers. No guns?
Ring lights for
influencers. Boom boom room, extreme sound system.
Boom boom room.
An all-terrain vehicle in the back, which is gross. And let's not forget the sickest feature ever. Nanotech still camouflage mode.
Now we're talking.
Okay. That's pretty sweet.
You change colors to match your outfit. Like, shut up. That's all it does. Excuse you. You can broadcast your emotional state like a mood ring. And change colors to the beat of your favorite EDM track so you can lose yourself in the music like I did at Andromeda Beach last summer. And
I mean, that sounds kind of great, actually.
I said it. You can hide.
Yes, you can hide.
Who invited you? No one. I invite you.
Thanks, Tiny. Nice work as always. Let's head back.
Watching you.
Oh! Carolina.
How'd you know?
There's a lot you can learn from her. We'll talk to her after this debriefing.
What?
Okay.
I thought we were doing no meeting Wednesdays.
Alright, we got a lot going on
Then it's
here.
time to run the cycle. Don't just shove your stuff in there and walk away. For this next bit, I'm going to have Raymond come up. Rookie.
Hey everyone. You got this, man. You got this. We were able to gather a lot of good intel at Falcon Base. Viper intends to steal another key located at Starlight Labs in the city sector. Immediately following this debriefing, Shatter Squad will dispatch to intercept. Secondly, Major Washington was recovered at the base.
Yay.
He's stable, but unconscious.
Where is
Recovering
not
in
again.
Medford. We're gonna get the guys who did this. I promise you.
What are we waiting for? I'll suit up.
Stand down, Carolina. We'll take care of this one without you.
Like hell you
I'm not asking, Agent. That's an order. You're still recovering, which means you're a risk. A risk I'm not willing to take when my team's on the line. We need you here with Major Washington. Shatter Squad, let's catch a snake.
I feel like... all I'm thinking of is Star Labs right now. That's all I can think of is Star Labs.
Labs, how can I help you?
You're about to get attacked. Initiate your lockdown protocol now.
I'm sorry, sir. I can barely understand you. Are you driving?
We're en route to your location. Initiate your lockdown protocol now.
That kind of sounds
These
like
robocalls are getting out of control.
Zero. We have the key.
Hey, check it out. Camouflage mode is like a mood ring.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, and it can match your outfit. That's cool.
We're getting too close.
Yeah, you're
them.
Yeah, I'm gonna ram. Wait, I'm gonna what?
That said that like so like, yeah, I'm gonna ram them. Wait, what?
Are you guys seeing this?
Uh-oh.
Axel, you got him?
I'm heading his way.
Oh! Did not look too nervous. Was just kind of waiting.
You know you can't stop me. Shut up!
Oh, man. This looks fantastic. I mean, I know I said that a couple times. It's just like, it looks unlike anything else we've seen, too. Ow. Uh-oh. And we're off. Ouch. Okay. Well, that's interesting, though, because they got away. They didn't try to, like, kill.
Trusted you. Quiet! Before this gets any worse.
Huh?
Do you fear me? They do.
You know what?
They fear what I'm capable.
I just realized something. I had the captions on for the first episode. I don't think it turned them on for the subsequent ones. So real quick, just so I can keep up with what's going on, because I'm still getting to know like everyone, and I want to make sure I'm like following who I think I'm following. So let's try that again. Sorry guys, sorry to keep going back so much. Yes, I'll be sure to do that. I guess you have to do it every episode now, instead of it just like remembering your settings from before. So I'll be sure to do that. Sorry. And we're okay. So they sounded like they knew each other when this person was like, I trust you. Oh, is this...
I trusted you. Quiet! Before this gets any worse.
Do you fear me? They do. They fear what I'm capable of. Hypocrites. With their appalling experiments and manipulations. Tell me, if you had a daughter, could you have done the same as West? Axe, you don't belong here. Come with me. Together we can change it, or we can fight the true monsters.
I'm not a traitor.
So they do know each other.
You're a coward.
Oh! Ow! No! Are we gonna have a death this early? Come on, tell me you got a grappling hook thing. Or wait, what? That happened. Okay, all right. I was gonna say what? Okay, that was a flashback. That was a okay. I'm sorry. I almost got confused there, but I think I'm okay. So in other words, Axel, is one of our new friends, knows villain person. I don't think they said the villain's names yet, did they? If they did, I forgot. But don't worry, I'll catch up. Oh, I said I was gonna pay attention to the. I'm like looking right at them and not paying attention. All right, I'm not gonna go back again because I just went back like several times. I will just pay more attention to the credits next time. I'm sorry. Really good music. Okay, well that was an interesting twist. So they know each other. All right, you guys, that was really, really good. So right off the bat, we've got a lot going on. We've got a lot to sink our teeth into. I like it. We got a bunch of new characters. We're getting to know them. So villain guy is talking about the experiments. to Axel. And they seem to know each other. So, a lot of the reasoning, I'm guessing, for what the villains are doing is because of the kind of thing that we have learned has been actually going on, like with East and West. Like, Wes having to give up his daughter in order for her to get treatment, but they also experimented on her and gave her powers, but they're unstable powers that seem to hurt her as much as they help her. Now, I like my theory about the pink person on the villain team having something to do with that, but I'm gonna wait and see what happens. But you know how I get kind of an overactive imagination sometimes, so I'm just gonna let it do its thing, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. We all have a good laugh. But I don't know why that's one's kind of sticking with me a little bit. Like, we got like a tiny look at the motivation anyway. It's not even really like motivation, but I'm trying to piece together anything I can about like what's really going on here. They're really making me like puzzle solve for like why it is the villains are doing what they're doing and why they're here. Having Carolina and Wash is an absolute delight. Carolina, like I said, just kind of helping to bring up this new generation is really, really cool. It really helps to highlight just how far she's come as well, especially when we're dealing with like stubborn people who don't work well with others, or stubborn people with daddy issues, or stubborn people who are overly competitive. It's like, any of this ringing a bell for you, Carolina? Like, so she's the perfect person to have in there as a sort of like mentor. We got Wash back. Wash is out of commission again. Oh my god, right after they're like, guess what? We used all this super tech and Wash is okay now. And I'm like, yeah! And it's like Wash is unconscious. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He's been through so much. He's going to be fine. Worst case scenario, they can bring him back with high tech and kitchen appliances. And he'll just, I don't know, he'll know like when the toast is perfectly toasted in the toaster. I don't know. Apparently he already has like something going on with the microwave. Initial impressions, I like it. It is very different. It feels like a different show. But I like where it's headed. I think it's being done pretty well. I can appreciate a lot of good things about the different style. It looks fantastic. The music is great. A more serious tone, but not without its lighter spots for sure. Definitely not the kind of comedy I'm used to, as we're used to sort of the more just kind of wacky, raunchy, irreverent kind of comedy. And this is much more like I said, like more in line with some of Rooster Teeth's other action or fantasy shows. It's not quite as like cutesy as some of the RvB humor. Maybe a little bit more along the lines of like Genlock, like season 1 Genlock. But it's definitely, you know, it's that has the writing, I would say has the most different feel of any of it, even besides the tone. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Just the way that it's being carried out feels the most different. I like it so far. I think there's a lot of great stuff in there. I'm looking forward to seeing all that they do with it. I think we're already building some really interesting plot threads about all the different characters. Some of it I can see is going to be a lot of like the whole teamwork makes the dream work thing, and kind of learning to work together, which has always been a really big theme on Red vs. Blue. And some of it I feel like they're kind of going off and maybe doing some, building up some twists or whatnot. I don't know. I can't tell. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, my favorite thing about it so far is that we get to have Carolina and Wash back. Because I came in here fully expecting like full new cast, full new crew, and we do, but I'll tell you what, guys, the legacy characters are everything when you're trying to get used to a brand new world. Now I can feel comfortable while I'm getting to know all the new people. You know what I mean? Does that make any sense? I don't know. But yeah, guys, I think so far it's really, really cool. There's so much that I love about it. I can't wait to see where they're going with it. I'm probably going to have a lot more opinions and things to say about it once I actually get to know everyone and kind of see what they're doing with the plot a little bit more. But my initial impressions are good, and let's do this. Let's see where it goes. So yeah, guys, I can't wait to hear what you thought of it too, and any like fun tidbits, because you guys always have fun trivia for me about these episodes, and I can't wait to hear it. I know there's some voices in there I really wish I was looking right at the screen, but you know how like when you're looking at it and like looking through it, I don't know. I also have the attention span of a flea, so maybe you don't know. Maybe you don't know. But I'll pay attention next time, and I will be more careful about the captions. I guess it doesn't like remember your settings, so I'm just gonna have to click it every single time, which is cool. I know that now. Sorry about that. But hopefully I did okay keeping up with it all. If not, I'm sure you guys will clarify what I missed for me. But yeah, guys, overall good stuff. Brand new world. Feeling super fresh. Still got some familiar faces. I think we're off to a great start. So I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to join me next time as I get more acclimated, as we find out more of what the heck is going on, etc., etc. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.